Changing is difficult, and only the most brave people, the most courageous people, have the power to change. Laws of Power 38 says, think as you like, but behave like others. It is basically a reminder that people don't like to change, they prefer to stay comfortable generally. So be sure you're prepared if you want to change or shift the dynamics, that people who choose to be comfortable, even if you're right or whatever, even if it would be better for them to change, they will come at you, simply because changing is difficult, and only the most brave people, the most courageous people, have the power to change. Only the most courageous people appreciate someone who is honest with them and helps them. Weak people appreciate compliments that may not be true, or people that tell them you're doing great, you're perfect, you're whatever, even if they're not. Me personally, I would appreciate someone who could give me constructive insight as to how I can become better. And I love learning about people who are better than me in one specific area. I love that because I already built self-respect and self-confidence, and I know who I am. It's just, you don't have to take it personally. It's something great and amazing when you can learn from people. But for that, again, you need to be strong. If you have to deal with someone that's weak, they're not going to appreciate that. So they will appreciate you maybe confirming or validating them. This rule tells you that you should behave like you truly are, just with your closest friends, and that you should behave like others when you're around people who are not as close to you, because otherwise they might attack you. However, I would say that if you're gonna live by being afraid to never disrupt anything, or to not offend people who will most of the times be offended because of who they are, because of their own perceptions and weaknesses. If you're always careful about not doing these things, you're not gonna end up doing anything. If you always have to be careful not to offend anyone, that's the most difficult prison you can put yourself into, because you'll always think about that first. You will neglect yourself, you will lose yourself after a while, and I'm not sure how healthy this is. You can use this tool, this law, selectively and for short periods of time only, or with a select group. I would not recommend to live a life pretending you're someone you're not, because you will not be happy. So what's the point of life if you're not happy? It's better to be who you are and be hated for being this brave, or be hated for doing whatever when you're this young. Who do you think you are? And hearing all of these things, it's better to hear that and just ignore people that are weak, but be happy and be yourself and live your life, other than just staying covered all the time, and other than just hiding all the time and trying to be someone you're not. She's hello, who are you? Okay.